Welcome to DIYEasyCrafts.com. Today we're going to show you a very easy way for knife makers to create quality spine file work. Now, file work enhances almost any knife. It's used mostly on knives with a full tang. Spine work is normally created with a variety of different files. Round files for creating the round grooves, flat files, as well as grooved or triangular shaped files for creating the notches. We're going to show you a very easy way of doing that. It's used not only for standard spine work, but also for the two-tone spine work where you're using a brass or a copper liner in between the handles. And basically the difference is that just for ease and a little bit better control, I like to use a Dremel grinder. Now the process starts the same either way. You're going to measure out and mark lines on the spine of the knife, quarter inch apart or half inch apart, depending on the design that you want to end up with. You want to be very consistent with each groove, so the grooves are the same on both sides and have the same spacing front to back of the knife. The Dremel grinder makes very, very nice small diameter grooves. There are a variety of different stones that you can use, grinding stones, available in a bunch of different diameters. They all seem to work pretty well in a variety of different metals. Don't forget, I'm grinding not only just through the blade material, but in some cases I'm grinding through copper or brass liners to create that two-tone spine work effect. Now, I did play around with a couple of different grinding stones. The small diameter stones, like I said before, all seem to work well. The end result is basically the same, but they do have a habit of breaking off. I get maybe 5 or 6 or maybe 8 grooves out of each stone, and then it snaps off. I did find that the sanding discs, the drum sanding discs, hold up much better. They're only available in 2 basic diameters, I think about a quarter inch or about a half an inch. But if you can work those diameters into your file work design, they hold up very well. They do quite a few grooves before they wear out. And they're also available in different grits. So anyway, very quickly, with the Dremel grinder, you can see that you can very quickly and easily create a series of uniform grooves, the same distance front to back on both sides of the blade. Now you can see that I'm grinding a two-tone spine. I've already attached the liners. In this case, it's a thin brass liner to each side of the blade. For most times when you're going to be working on file work, you're really not going to appreciate the design until you put the handles on the knife. A lot of times, we're actually going to fill in those grooves with a 2-part epoxy, and you can even add a little black paint to that or any color paint, so that after you file away back down to the blade, you're going to just leave exposed the spine of the knife and the handle and the liner. The actual grooves will be filled in. So what you're going to end up seeing is only whatever you're not filing away. And of course, even using the Dremel grinder as the main tool, a lot of times you do have to finish off with a regular file if you want any V notches or straight notches. Now this is back to that drum sanding wheel that I was talking about earlier. And like I said, when I was experimenting with the different grindstones that were available on the Dremel, this was the last one that I played around with, but it definitely worked the best. Just finishing off this one with a file, adding a couple of notches on the butt end. When the file work is done, basically the knife is ready to accept the handles. When the handles are in place, and it doesn't matter whether you're using pinless handles or pinned handles, You're going to do some final sanding. I'm just using a belt sander to smooth out the handle, and you're actually going to sand away a very thin layer of the steel, matching the shape of the handle to the blade, and in doing so you're going to expose and polish up that spine. And this is where you truly appreciate the spine file work. And that's basically it, a very simple way for any knife maker to enhance their final product with some very, very easy to do spine file work, mostly created with a Dremel grinder. Just some examples of what type of spine file work you can do. Really enhance almost any finished product. Please check us out on the web at DIYEasyCrafts.com. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos. And if you like this video, I ask that you please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel.